All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you some shoulder mobility and shoulder stability stuff, and then some balance things to work on here. So the first one that we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna be in quadruped here. So my hands are underneath my shoulders. My right hand is going to my head, okay? And I'm gonna take my right elbow to my left elbow, and then I'm rotating up towards the ceiling. We're gonna do 10 to 15 of these. And you're gonna wanna go ahead and do that on both sides. Make sure you're not hyperextending the arms. So my left hand to my head, to my right elbow, 10 to 15. Then the next thing we're gonna do, it's called open book. So you're gonna lay on your side. If you need to, put a pillow underneath your head. I'm gonna take my foam roller, put it between my knees. It doesn't have to be a foam roller, you can use a pillow. It's just to keep your legs locked down. So I'm laying on my side, I'm gonna keep my left hand down, and then I'm opening my right hand up and I'm tapping the floor. I'm gonna do 10 to 15 of these, keeping my hips down and locked in. I'm squeezing that roller, okay? 10 to 15, and then we're gonna swap. Do the same thing on the other side, just exactly the same. Bringing that hand all the way back. 10 to 15 of these, okay? Then I'm gonna go ahead and use that roller, and I'm gonna do a stretch. So back into child's pose. So what I'm doing, I'm on my knees here, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll out onto the roller so my thumbs are up, and I'm rolling really far out, kind of onto the ends of my fingers, and I'm pressing down into those shoulders. My thumbs are up, just like this. Going ahead and holding this 15 to 30 seconds, okay? And then the next one that we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna lay flat on your stomach. You need to go ahead and put a pillow underneath your head. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our hands on our head. My elbows are down, okay? And then I squeeze the elbows up. Hands go back around, and then I'm flipping them. So my palms are up, they come to my tush, squeeze them up, drop them down, squeeze them back up. Hands come out, rotate, go back to the head, drop the elbows down, squeeze them up, and then I start the cycle over again. You're gonna do 10 of those, okay? Then the next one that we're gonna go ahead and do is you can get back into that child's pose position with the roller. We're gonna get out here, and I about have my wrists stabilized on the roller here. And we're not doing a big movement, but what I'm gonna do, thumb up, I'm lifting up, lifting up, lifting up. Try and do 10 of those on each side. We don't want to be rocking side to side, but lifting up thumb towards the ceiling, okay? And then another one that you can do, and I think I showed you this as well. So down on the floor on my stomach, you can have your foam, the yoga block out here. So head's down, thumb is up. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna lift up and over that yoga block 10 to 15 times. And you're gonna do both sides, and you want that coming just from that shoulder, all right? Then the next one that you're gonna do is, it's the bridge series. So you need to have those pillows behind your head, but you want your feet about hip distance apart, okay? As long as it's not bothering your neck, pressure through those shoulder blades, and we're bridging up, squeeze the tush, squeeze the abs, and we're coming back down. We're gonna do 10 to 15 of these, slow and controlled, okay? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna come up, and then you're gonna go out and back in, out and back in, out and back in. Squeeze the tush while you're doing this, squeeze the belly in. We're gonna do 10 to 15 of those, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and get up and standing. We're gonna do some balance stuff. So you can do this next to your countertop. So we're gonna do that single leg stance on each leg. Don't let yourself wobble around, be nice and tall, belly button in. 30-second hold, each side, 30 seconds. And then the next one you're gonna do is tandem stance, one foot in front of the other. Try not to hold on, I'm standing on the squishy yoga mat. 30 seconds, swapping it, feet, 30 seconds, okay? And then If you need to, have a hand up here on the counter to balance yourself. I'm gonna keep my toe out to the side, and we're gonna do hip abduction. So we're squeezing the tush, kicking out to the side, kicking out to the side, kicking out to the side. 10 to 15, you're gonna swap, do the exact same thing on the opposite side. 10 to 15. Good. And then, what we're gonna do is you're taking the leg back and out to the side, the knee stays straight. Squeezing and lifting up here. Squeeze the tush and lift up. You do 10 to 15. Swap to the other side. 10 to 15.